And grand rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But even if you ain't subbed up and you like coming to the channel for the videos, the vibes, whatever the case is, I appreciate you as well. I hope you having a smooth 7. But today, hey, I do want to go ahead and say, if y'all see this in the background, y'all see that? Y'all see that big ass transformer? So it's it's like an animal, stuffed animal. Like it's a big stuffed animal type thing. It's very big. I don't want it. I went to the little Imaginarium last night and yeah, won that, but I don't really like it. So whoever want it, man, y'all spam up in the comments. I'll ship it to you free of charge. I'll just send it off to whoever said they want it. I'll just pick a random person and y'all can have it, bro. But y'all let me know. Tell me where to send it. Tell me where to ship it off to, and I'll send it to y'all. So I need y'all to let me know if y'all want it. I don't want it, so I just figured, okay, I'm gonna just sit in the corner, sitting in a chair. It's hella big though. It's a transformer. That's all it is. And it's like a beanbag type, you know what I mean? It has, when I got it, it's maybe like a couple, like maybe 2 small holes in it. So y'all would have to be very fragile with it. So that's why it is free. I'm giving it to anybody who want it. I don't want it. Y'all spam up who wants it. And then we'll figure out how we reach out to each other, whether that be email, DM on Instagram, or something like that. But y'all let me know. But I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know what type of time we on today, man. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
If you did not watch the recent Sean Ryan podcast interview with Sam Shumate, the retired intelligence officer, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and go watch it. The information that was dropped on that interview is absolutely mind-blowing. Guys, Sean Ryan is talking about going into hiding with his family because of all the information that they spoke about in the recent interview. If what they are saying is true about this guy that's supposed to be responsible for the Tesla explosion in front of Trump Tower, then it's either we are being highly gaslit right now or some shit is about to go down in the United States. This man is literally going to be titled the Whistleblower of the Year because they think that he is still alive. They think that the person that was in that Tesla truck was a decoy, and the whole purpose of what he did is to get out the information about the United States drone program, okay, and their affiliation with China, guys, in addition to some other things that I cannot say on this video. All I'm going to tell you, go watch that interview and watch it twice, because the last 15 minutes of that interview will leave you flabbergasted, okay? Y'all, 2025 is about to be something different, and if you ain't ready, you better get ready.
Hey, today a good lineup. They coming.
Let me get this to Sean Ryan. See if I can get with him. And I had a buddy who knew your producer, and we went from there. But
wow. You want to read the email?
Yep. So this email came in on December 31st at 10:42 a.m. That is Tuesday. He said, "In case I do not make it to my decision point or on to the Mexico border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones," he puts that in quotes, he says drones, "is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China and the East Coast, but throughout history, the US. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPSEN, that's Operations Center, our OPSEN location for this activity is in the box below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they used a balloon for SIGINT and ISR, which are also part of the integrated comms system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. The so what is because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned aircraft. They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. U.S. government needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive V-bid. Let me pause right there for a second. So he says a massive V-bid. When I was talking to the FBI yesterday, they didn't know what a V-bid was. I had to explain what that acronym meant, literally.
You serious?
Dead serious. I said it twice and he goes, you said that word V-bid. Can you tell me what that is? For your audience, a V-bid, for your audience who has not been in the GWOT for the last 20 years, a V-bid is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. In layman's terms, a car, what we saw at Trump Tower. So backing up, he says, I am armed and have a massive V-bid. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. Here's where he gets into the other stuff. And this is where we had to redact the names. Well, your producer redacted the names. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of civcas, that's civilian casualties, that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. U.S. FORA continued strikes after spotting civilians on initial ISR. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft in CENTCOM. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was part of that cover-up with U.S. FORA, an agent, redacted, of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I worked with, redacted, IO staff on this as well as the response to Bala Murghab. Redacted commander at the time, redacted, can validate this. You need to elevate this to the media so we avoid a world war because this is a mutually assured destruction situation. Then he says, for vetting, my LinkedIn is Matt Berg or Matthew Livelsberger, an active duty 18 Zulu out of 110, that's 1st Battalion, 10th Special Forces Group. My profile is public. I have an active TSSCI with UAP, USAP access.
Oh man, y'all remember the word national security, right? Ain't that the same word they use for talking about TikTok getting pulled down? But they worried about TikTok more than they worried about them damn drones. Oh, this shit is crazy, man. But they just confirming everything we already knew. We just been waiting for them to say it, bro. That's all. But how y'all feel? It's more clips about that interview. But how y'all feel, man? Spam it up. Let me know.
I mean, it's very obvious why he did this, I think. He wanted to bring attention to the incident in 2019 that got covered up.
He is a very qualified and very capable Green Beret. Very capable guy, but he loads the Tesla up. A Tesla, which Elon Musk brags about being bulletproof, right? So this is one of his selling points. It's bulletproof. We even saw Joe Rogan shoot an arrow at it and wasn't able to puncture this thing. So he loads up a Tesla knowing that it's gonna, not he wants it to with fireworks and a bunch of other junk when he can make a car that's going to level this place. Army PAO is saying that the bot inside the cab did not match the DNA of his child. Get a Tesla because it can drive itself up to the hotel, the Trump Tower. You put a bot in it and did what he did to send a message to expose his stuff, and he's still alive out there somewhere.
Genius to me. Some movie type shit.
Another crazy update. Podcast host Sean Ryan has gone into hiding after he had a guest on his show who claims he had the exact manifesto of the guy who blew up the Cybertruck. The FBI hours later claimed that this manifesto was most likely Livelsberger, the guy who blew up the Cybertruck. Pretty crazy that this is happening to Sean Ryan. Like I said, he says he's going into hiding after this craziness has transpired, after he literally had a guy on his show who exposed this, and he feels, I guess, that he's at risk. So this keeps getting more insane. The FBI says it's likely this is the real manifesto, but again, pretty crazy times. Hopefully Sean Ryan's all right. He's just a regular guy. He's a talk show host like me. wanting to hear sides of all opinions, and it happens that his show is, being looked at under federal scope. So can only wish the best for him. Hopefully he's all right and can do his show again after this wild new development.
Man, this shit is crazy. Like, oh God.
All right, so who saw the podcast last night? The email. It's concerning, to say the least, right? And if it's true, at this point, would it surprise any one of you? It wouldn't really surprise me. Listen, we're not going to get through any of this clean. Conflict will come. Persecution will come. So where does your hope lie? I really hope it's not in some man, because God is still on that throne. There is nothing in heaven or on this earth that happens without him knowing, or anything that he does not use ultimately for good and for his glory. 2025 has really kicked off, hasn't it? Again, is anybody surprised? Are you worried? Concerned? Are you scared? Listen, you can have peace instead of fear if you know Jesus, if you understand the bigger picture of what is happening in this world and where we're going. It's all in the Bible. If you know God, there is no fear. So don't be afraid. Don't be worried. Be excited, because whatever may come, we know that it's God in the end that has the victory. And if God is for us, who could possibly be against us? So armor up, soldier. And God bless you, and God bless your families. I love each and every one of you. So stand tall. Stand strong. Remember, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
That's how I was in 2020. In 2020, that's how I was. Bro, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, that type of shit was ridiculous. But the clip before that, the fear, I feel them. That's how I feel about the fear, where it's like, some people be like, man, you're smiling in your videos. We're going to see if it's really funny in the end. And it's like, bro, if you fear, you're going to feel the way you feel right now with that response. If you're not in fear, it's more so like, bro, I was always told, why are you, like, okay, so I used to be nervous before games and shit. And like, my uncle was like, man, why you, if you prepared, you're not scared of nothing, because you prepared. Prepared. That's it. Prepared. Do your little steps that you need to prepare for if anything was to break out or anything was to be crazy and hit the fan. It's like, prepare. You won't be scared. And then if you got trust in the man above, bro, you're not about to fear. If you got trust in God, you're not about to fear. You're not. Because you know God gonna hold you down no matter what. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be some times where you're gonna be like, what is going on, bro? But it's no need to fear. It's no need to fear, because in order for us to get to where we trying to get to as a collective, shit has to hit the fan. It has to be destruction. Shit has to be destroyed and brought back to zero so we can reset and rebuild shit back up the way we would want it to. But I feel like the collective consciousness, we making change now. Slowly, slow change, but I feel like we making change. And if we in the age of Aquarius and shit is coming out, bro, and it's been like that, but 2020 had me shook. Now this shit ain't nothing. There's not too much that really gonna knock me off my pivot, where I'm like, oh bro, this shit is crazy. It's more so like, I expect the most craziest, bizarre, wild shit. I do. I really do. And like I said, I'm ready to learn, and I'm ready to unlearn shit that I did learn that I thought was facts that may not be. That's simple, but I'm ready. I love the journey of this shit. I love the journey of this shit. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. How y'all feel though? It sounds like a movie to me. Either this whole shit was scripted, or this dude's a real whistleblower and he's telling the truth and shit is going crazy. Hopefully Sean Ryan is good out there somewhere. It doesn't lead nothing to the worst for him or his family. Hopefully he good and he can breeze over this little storm. But shit wild though. If y'all ain't know, Cat Williams coming back too with another interview. So I can't wait to see what he about to bring out too, man.
On December 31st at 10:42 a.m., that is Tuesday, he said, in case I do not make it to my decision point or onto the Mexico border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my...
The fact that today we are able to unify like this gives me so much hope when people can be heard, when the truth can get out there, when there's actually sources that we can trust to speak out against the things that have been happening here. Goes to show you that the American people are coming to a huge awakening. It feels like the moment that we for so long have been waiting for, where you see your neighbors and you're just waiting for them to like wake up. You go outside and you salute your neighbor, hey, what's up? And you just know that one day he's gonna come to the realization of what's happening and wake up. That moment is practically here. And this shows you that this episode with Sean Ryan, amazing.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be simple and watch this video to the end. They speaking in codes. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
You know, I had this New Year's resolution that I was only going to talk to people who listen to me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have a saying that we have a choice of being a spectator or a participant.
Which one are you? Come on.
Yeezy's going to be bigger than Apple.
Okay.
Right. Except that ultimately we will all upload our minds to the computers.
What?
And everyone will just be robots.
Come on.
Yeah. And that's exactly what Steve would have wanted.
Really?
That is just a ridiculously false statement.
Kanye, what are you talking about? Come on.
The human being is the iPhone.
Okay.
And our Earth is our office.
True.
So I'm Steve Jobs, and the Earth is not.
Y'all play too much. These guys are comedians, man. Come on.
But that's just the next level of this video game of life.
For real.
Everything is a process, and there has been progress.
True.
God bless.
Nothing to see here. Come on.
I mean, I'll look at the comments on this interview to see perhaps if anyone understands any of this.
True.
And, maybe I'll learn from them. You know what?
Fair.
I'm tired of doing this interview.
So am I.
Right.
Wrap it up.
So.
Shut up! You know what it is. Stop playing with me, son. TikTok. This for entertainment purposes only, and Kanye West was clearly trolling Elon because Kanye didn't know what he was talking about. Shut up! Yeah, if you know, you know. You know how to read through codes? You know how to read through lines? Stop playing with me, son. No, you don't. You only know how to read a book. Yeah. Guess what, guys? This interview is viral. You know what it is. Stop playing with me, son. And it's going down, guys, and get ready. You heard what Elon said. It's just a new world that's gonna come. That's all. Nothing to see here. Stop playing with me, son. I'm tired of this, guys, and I'm really getting tired of seeing stuff like this. Nah, I'm just playing. This interview is amazing. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever see Elon or Kanye West trolling, playing games, like shit ain't serious in these streets.
Shout out to True Story 718. First and foremost, bro's a legend. As y'all know, he made it to this channel before. Stop playing with me, son. I love that. I love that line right there. I do. Some of y'all don't. I know. I seen the comments. But I don't trust Elon. I don't. I don't care what anybody got to say about that either. Because I know some people will be like, well, he's this and he's that. Hey, well, you trust him. Shit. You hop in a Tesla and risk your life. Them things was burning up and they couldn't put it out from the lithium. Them things was driving on their own. I got rear-ended by a Tesla. I told y'all that like last year, and I almost did some shit that I regret. But I remember that those cars got cameras on them. I swear to God, I'm so serious. I told y'all this, and some of y'all was like, be careful, because that could be them people coming to try to get you to do some shit and catch a case. Because I was about 10 seconds from doing it. I swear. I was on the phone and I was like, bro, I'm about to lose it. I was going off. And dude was like, I didn't hit you. You didn't hit me. Bro, run that camera back. And he ran the camera back and then he hit me and I'm losing it on him. Like, bro, do you even know? Like, I could really record you right now and air all your shit out. And everybody will know who you are and the shit that you own right now. And then he had his son with him. And I didn't know that he was underage because I damn near was about to jump on his ass too. And then I looked at his face and I seen how young he looked, and I was like, bro, because he got a little mouthy too. And I was like, bro, y'all don't really understand. I will take this shit all the way back to what I know and really do y'all in. Like, y'all really had no clue. And they was just like, then he mumbling, and I was like, yeah, keep mumbling. I was going off on bro. Like, I was ready to do whatever needed to be done. Cause you lying. You just smacked me, and then he said the car did it. Bro, I don't care if you did it or the car did it. Whether, bro, either way, you rear-ended me, and that's the shit. So we seen these cars do this. We seen the tow truck drivers getting there trying to take the car away from hitting the house beforehand, so the person couldn't even get a police report. We seen these things, and we've questioned what's really going on. I don't trust Elon. I don't trust bro at all. I don't trust him. I really don't. I love Kanye though. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I love Kanye West. I do. And I think he was trolling Elon, and I think he was saying some shit without saying some shit as he always have done. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all feeling though.
He authorized Sidney Gottlieb to spray germs into the fog in San Francisco harbor. The point was to try to infect 800,000 people in San Francisco with this germ just to see how many would get sick. And they thought that the germ would sit heavily in the fog and would linger in the air longer that way to infect more people. Now remember, nobody knew that this was happening. And I don't mean just nobody in San Francisco. I mean nobody. The CIA director didn't know it was happening. The president didn't know it was happening. This was Alan Dulles and Dr. Sidney Gottlieb. So what happened? They spray this poison into the air, and 11 people got identical urinary tract infections within the next 3 days. Now, we know that these were specific to the germ because these urinary tract infections included bleeding, but with blood that had crystals in it. Doctors were so taken aback by the fact that this wasn't just a urinary tract infection, but these people were discharging crystals from their bodies, that they actually got together in doctors' groups and talked about it. That what in the world is this? Is this some kind of a new disease? And then like magic, it just went away. And it went away because it was just a CIA experiment. In 1951, Alan Dulles becomes the director of the CIA, just like he planned to.
Now, Mom sent that to me yesterday. Now, I hope that don't get taken down. I hope that can make it into the channel. But she sent that to me yesterday. We was speaking on an outbreak that's going on. Starts with a P. She's in the nursing field, the medical field. So she said in the nursing field, that's what's going around. Is this crazy cough. That shit was contagious. And it's leading to something that starts with a P. Now, I can't say the full word for YouTube's guidelines, but that's what Moms was breaking down to me yesterday. We was talking about this. Then she sent that to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get that to y'all. What we've been seeing, the fog. What we've been smelling, that sulfur. I mean, I smelled it like once or twice, but I've seen y'all say y'all smelled it many a times. We've seen these videos of this. So if they was doing this then, they probably doing it now. Could be worse, could be the same, could just be an experiment for entertainment purposes. But also, I want to go ahead and say that he said certain people didn't know about this going on. I think that's a lie. I think that they knew that the whole shit was going on. And then he got his promotion, he got put into the, you know, the top seat. Come on, bro. Like I said, I feel like they all work together. They all work together. They all want a way of life to stay a certain way. That's my opinion. I don't trust none of the 1%. They do certain shit every day of the year, since for generations now, for us, our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents. Who knows, probably before then too. I don't trust shit they say. I don't trust shit they do. And that's going, and I'm riding for my ancestors. I'm riding for our ancestors. The ones who really want to change, the ones who really wanted some correct shit in this world, the right path, who stand with God. I ride with our people who believe in that. So I don't trust shit the government do. I don't trust shit that 1% do. If I'm reaching, I'm reaching. That's me, and that's how I feel. Spam it up with y'all feel. I'm going to speak for us all the way through. I don't trust them. And that's why I say they are the damn fallen angels. They the damn demons. They the low vibrational beings. I don't give a damn what a damn flying saucer person who from a whole nother reality, or they look a crazy ass way, or they call extraterrestrials. I don't give a damn what anybody say they are. I haven't seen them do certain shit that I seen that 1% do. And until I do, then I'll go ahead and ride on that bandwagon. But until then, bro, that shit going straight to that 1%. All the attention. All that. They demons, they fallen angels, they low vibrational, and they don't ride with God. That's what I say. They don't ride with God. So, hey, let me know if I'm reaching. But I'm tired of seeing that shit with the fallen angels and y'all letting that 1% off the hook. No, we not letting them off the hook, bro. We not.
观察匿名队员呢，现在释放了一个仿生鸟，它的作用是现在呢看到的是一个仿生鸟在空中呢进行对我们前方的区域进行前期的侦查。它仿生鸟的特点呢和真的。
All right, I said I was going to give you a couple safety tips. This isn't rocket science, but here we go. When you're going into a store, when you park your car, get off your phone. Put your phone in your pocketbook or your pocket, whatever, and just stay off your phone. Same thing, going in, going out. Stay off your phone. Ladies, especially you, listen, when you're parked here, if you come out and there's a car parked right beside you, and I mean super close to the line or something like that, that should be a red flag. Is there somebody in the car? Is it a minivan? Has it got sliding doors? Is it an SUV? I'm not saying you can't go get in your car, but just pump the brakes, okay? No pun intended. Just take it easy. Take a little look around. Don't just willy-nilly get in the car. It might be fine. Could be something. I don't know. But when you're getting gas nozzle's doing its thing, lean up against your car. Just lean up against the car. Again, stay off the phone. Lean up against the car. Now you've cut your 360 down to 180. You can see. If somebody approaches you and they're up to no good, spray them with the gas. That's not cool. I wouldn't want to be sprayed with gas. They'll probably run off. When you're in a restaurant, don't sit with your back to the door. Be able to see the door. Know where the exits are. When you're at the movies or church or wherever, sit on the end. If you're a fighter, you can get up and go fight. If you're not wanting to fight, that's cool too. You can run, but you got to be able to get out, right? Don't be stuck in the middle of the row.
Would be a bigger bummer. So these are much more valuable types of crops, and you got to be a lot more careful around them. And it really hasn't been until recently that technology has advanced to the point where we can do these kinds of things in these very, very tight spacing, very precious crops around us as we're navigating through and doing those pre and post harvest work.
That's Agtonomy's co-founder and CEO Tim Hoover. For the last 40 years, the Ag Information Network has been a source of news for farmers and ranchers.
You feel a little crazy today? It's because we have this, specifically this. We're having insane quantum energy from a parallel Z reality. I have another one starting here as well. You might be feeling like there's 2 to 3 different directions pulling you in every which way. Maybe you feel like nothing matters, like you feel more aware than you ever have. It's because of this energy. Now, it's also leading us into the 111 portal, and then on the 25th, all the planets align. Right now, this month is going to feel like an emotional, absolute destroyer of worlds roller coaster. If you're aligned to this energy here, you're going to see a lot of blue. You're going to have a lot of like overwhelming deja vu, and songs, people, things from a decade ago are going to show up. Now, to make the right choice in this situation, to be able to actually use this Z parallel reality, I have a full formula, a secret code, if you will, that you should be carrying with you. It's in my Goddess and Kings group if you want to take a look at that. I know I'm feeling it, and I know I'm going to take full advantage of that to make a decision, because I've had 3 massive decisions here right in front of me, and I'm like, wow, okay, this explains all of it.
Damn, I have been seeing that color blue, and I have been seeing people that I haven't seen in like a decade or so. That's crazy. And I had to think about it, because I have been really I really been in tune with the color blue. No, not like that. So all my homies don't come at me like that, bro. At all. My favorite color still is what it is. But I'm saying, like, on a higher vibrational tip, all jokes aside, I have been attracted to the color blue a little bit more now than ever. In the summer of last year, it was purple. I understand what the purple represented though. Now and like I get with the blue, you know, when you're drawing certain colors, that's probably what chakra you on right then and there. But it's like the people. I ran into a person last night that I hadn't seen since I had shot a certain video like 8 years ago. Almost, that might have been 10 years ago. It's crazy. Like, I have been seeing certain people. Shit, I about to work with a certain artist musically that I know I was playing the hell out of like 10 years ago. Now I just was having an email with him, and it's just like, yeah, like the songs. I just played some songs yesterday that I hadn't heard in like 10 plus years. Crazy. That's crazy that he say that, and I have been feeling a certain energy. But yeah, y'all spam up if y'all can agree with what he talking about. I thought that was kind of weird. Not weird, but just like y'all know when something hit the soul, it was like, whoa, bro, how you know that? How you know that? But we know how he know. He just explained it, but it's just kind of out there. It ain't a reach, but it's just kind of out there.
What if I told you that an alien invasion is being manufactured? Think about it. Do you really believe the oligarchs would tell us something that they don't want us to know? That slow drip of alien disclosures happening lately, UFO hearings, leaked videos, government officials reluctantly admitting there might be something out there. It's all theater, a drama designed to manipulate you. They want you to think the powers that be are resisting this disclosure, that they're being forced by public pressure to let the truth out. It's reverse psychology 101. The public celebrates, thinking they forced the truth out of the system, but it was part of the script all along. And why would they do this? Simple. Control. Think about it. What better way to unite the world under a single banner than by manufacturing a threat from beyond this planet? And this didn't come out of nowhere. No. Decades of alien-themed movies and TV shows have been conditioning us for this moment. They've drilled into our heads what an alien invasion looks like on the world stage and how it feels. They're priming you to react in exactly the way they want when the fake invasion happens. But here's the kicker. They're not stopping with just a fake invasion. They're going to fuse the concept of aliens with religion. Picture this. Instead of saying humans evolved naturally, they'll claim that aliens were our creators. Genetic modification, advanced technology.
This is supposedly a real-life picture of a 50-foot-long snake. Check this out, y'all. It's a tree, a mound, and then 2 trees side by side. That thing is massive, y'all. Stay weird.
Y'all remember that clip? Supposedly tried to attack the helicopter.
Honey, are you okay?
Get in.
Truman? What?
I predict that in just a moment, we will see a lady on a red bike, followed by a man with flowers, and a Volkswagen Beetle with a dented fender.
Truman.
Look. Lady. Flowers. And...
Truman, this is silly.
There it is! There it is! There's the dented beetle! Yes! Don't you want to know how I did that? I'll tell you. You're on a loop. They go around the block. They come back. They go around again. They just go round and round. Round and round.
You know, I invited Rita and Marlon for a barbecue on Sunday. I'm going to make my potato
Sunday.
salad, and I need you to remind me that we need more charcoal.
Are you listening to a word I'm saying?
The sun will set on my time here.
My goddess and I were talking about Lion King yesterday. Not just yesterday, but we just realized that Mufasa is actually a traitor. I didn't know this, but Mufasa is actually an orphan that was given the kingdom. Mufasa is actually an orphan that was given the kingdom. The kingdom was supposed to be given to Scar. See, I had no idea. Scar represents us. That's why he's scarred. And this is why Scar right? Scar is more melanated than Mufasa. Scar is more melanated than Mufasa. Not to mention, Scar's eyes are green, meaning he is of royalty, meaning he has the green heart, the green eyes. You see what I'm saying? And then not just that, he has a scar on his left eye. Left eye, because his identity left. He doesn't know who he is. Left eye is your ID. Do you see what I'm saying? So Mufasa, that's why it's called the Lion King, because Mufasa is a lion ass king. He's a liar. Just like who's in charge right now, right? The Pope, King Philip, King Arthur, they're all liars. Ain't no damn king. This is why he said, the sun will set on me. My time will come.
I get what Conscious Juice is saying. I get it. I do. I really do. I feel like there was a reason why they made their skin tones completely different. I do feel like there was a reason. But here's where I kind of can't agree with Conscious Juice. Now we gotta have these conversations. I don't give a damn how uncomfortable they are to anybody. If a race conversation is uncomfortable to you, then there's a problem there, because we should be able to discuss anything. Like I said, I don't care how deep it go. I don't care how crazy it get. We should be able to discuss and have agreements on anything. We should. That's the only way we're gonna heal this shit, is be able to talk about it. If you can't talk about it, the shit ain't healed. But I just see it like, if y'all seen Mufasa, not to spoil it, if you haven't seen it and you don't want a spoiler alert, you might as well skip ahead. But I would say in the movie, Scar wasn't built for the king. He wasn't built to be king. He really wasn't. If you watch Mufasa, he was not built for that. His dad didn't even show him how to be a real king. If you remember, he told him, you just sleep all day. That's not being a king. Mufasa's dad was actually kind of gaming him up before the beginning part where he got separated from his mom and dad. I feel like he was preparing Mufasa to be the king. And then when Mufasa got with Scar's family and he had to go hunt with the women because the dad didn't want Scar and Mufasa to even intertwine because he said he would turn on you one day. That's what dad told Scar. I don't think Mufasa turned on Scar intentionally. He didn't take his girl intentionally. He was even trying to help him out, but Scar wasn't built for that. He wasn't built for that. Scar was smart though. He really wasn't tough. He didn't have the certain traits that he needed to be a king, a powerful king, or a positive king, or even a successful king. Mufasa could sense animals way out in the middle of nowhere. He could sense when people were telling them. They was chasing him the whole movie, and he was telling them. He was like, nah, we need to do this, we need to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. He smelled the flowers on, Sarabi, that Scar didn't even know nothing about that, bro. It was like he wasn't built to be king. I don't feel like he took the kingdom. I think he earned that role. In my opinion, I think he earned it. But I get what Conscious Juice is going with it. I get it. I understand. I just got to slightly disagree with him with that. The scar on his eye, I'm not going to disagree with that. The eye color, I'm not going to disagree with that. But I do think that Mufasa earned the role to be king after watching the movie Mufasa. Because before I watched the movie, I did think maybe he stole that role. Maybe he really wasn't supposed to be king. But then I also asked, when Mufasa came back to the end, in the very end of the movie, and he was in Pride Rock, and they gave him that role, they gave him the crown, was that really his area that he got lost from? I was curious about that. Now, that's the only part of the movie I was curious on. Did he go back to where he genuinely was from? Because if you remember, his mom was there, and she was like, I had a son named Mufasa, and he reunited with his mom. So is that really where he was from, or did his mom get ran out of their area too and she met up there? And then Mufasa finally came later down the line. Now, I don't know. Y'all spam it up and let me know. But to me, the movie's a classic. The originals, 1 and 2. I didn't really like the 1.5 and the Timon and Pumbaa ones. Them was cool, but it was like they doing too much. But Mufasa was dope. And the new Lion King that they made before they made Mufasa, that was dope. Not the cartoon, but y'all know when they remade it with, I think, Beyonce in it. I think she's in it. I think she in this one too. But them was classic ass movies. So I can agree with them to a certain extent. But then it's like, hold on, bro. I got other questions, and I don't know. He earned that. He was on point. Scar was actually portraying him too, though, over his emotions. He couldn't get over his pride, his ego, and his damn... He got his heart broke by a woman. And that's how sometimes bros fall off. Was one might get the girl and the other one might really wanted her but didn't say that. And she didn't want him. She wanted this one because he got something she might like, a certain trait or character. And she's attracted to him more. And your bro start going at you. I've had that before. So it's like, and you, yeah, hey, it's either bros, it's either over the women or the money. And that's what caused dudes to fall out. That's what caused dudes to do the most wildest shit to their homie or their bro or to their best friend is money and women. I hate to say it, but that's what it comes down to. Y'all spam up y'all thoughts and opinions.
This former NBA player says basketball is rigged.
Check
this out, y'all.
What about it? What did you think about it? What did he do? He did that money thing. And got fired. Oh, you gotta fire him. Why? Because you're basically insinuating that refs are getting paid. Yeah. Oh, my bad, Shaq. I didn't mean to bring up You not agree with that? No, but you're insinuating the refs are getting paid at the game. I thought this shit got suspended. Yeah. Oh, stop it. Hey, stop it. You're going too far now. No. You're going too far. Stop it. Shaq, let me tell you something. The one thing we could never do in sports, ever, is make people think that the game is not fixed.
If you watch sports, take it with a grain of salt. Stay weird.
That shit fixed. They cheated the Kings out of a championship.
I hope all of y'all are ready. Shannon Sharpe and Cat Williams Part 2 interview is dropping very, very soon. Y'all remember last time when Cat Williams was on Shannon Sharpe podcast. He exposed a lot of people in the industry he exposed a lot of things that was going on. And I'm hearing this time he finna go even deeper. It's gonna be a lot of I told you so's. I'm also hearing that he's gonna give a full breakdown of what's to come in 2025 for certain people. Everybody said that he was crazy. I remember when that interview dropped, people was like, oh, it's just Cat Williams talking out his ass again. But everything he said, well, most of it came true. The Diddy, the TD Jakes. Y'all, I'm telling you, make sure you tune in. This shit finna be crazy.
This shit gonna be crazy.
If you are British, turn away. Even though this video is for you, don't turn away. Just now, I live in America and I'm making my son some bacon. Look at it. This is 99% fat. Look at it. Look at it. And just to show you, this is bacon over here in America. Now, if you are British, please stitch this video making some British bacon so everyone can see what actual bacon's supposed to look like. Thank you.
Hey, I did have to go check to see what y'all bacon look like. Man, how y'all feel about Shaq talking about what he talking about though? I'm a Laker fan, so I remember that whole them cheating shit. I do remember that. I remember them cheating. I remember the Kings and ref and all that. That was a crazy ass playoff thing, but we know that the refs be doing that type of shit. But I heard Gilbert Arenas say one time, in order to make sure the game holds its integrity and not make sure the refs ain't on bullshit, we should get in press conferences. They make the players do a press conference right after the game. Why we can't have the referees do it? So if they call a crazy call, they make some of the most craziest shit, and they trying to keep the game close. I mean, damn, make them refs answer questions behind that. Because if a player if LeBron miss a three, or if he go to shoot the ball instead of passing it to somebody wide open, and when the Lakers lose the game, they're gonna ask, what was going through your mind? How do you feel about it? They're gonna come up with some of the most wildest questions just to get more content, to get more people a better sound bite. So why not have the refs do it? But they don't. Even when I heard him say that, I was like, damn, that's a perfect way to put it. Hold them refs accountable. Or make them not know, give them maybe like short notice on where they're gonna be reffing before they go ref there. Instead of giving them their whole layout and their whole schedule, nah, you make them fly to their city. Give them a day advance to know what cities they're going to. Give them like 5 at a time, 10 at a time, but you got to let them know. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're not going to do that because it's going to ruin how they want the game to be. It's going to ruin which teams they want in certain positions. That's my opinion, but y'all spam up with y'all thoughts on that one. Let me know.
Oh, yo, theory? Yo, theory? I have a theory, fam. Squid Game? You know what it is, bro? What? You know why they wanted so much people? Why? So they can use their identities.
I'm telling you, that shit is real life. What's happening in real life? What's the first thing before the games that they have to do? They have to scan it and give their whole metadata to the front man.
Holy shit. That makes
Squid Game is deeper than what it is.
Because remember we're talking about how do people get fake passports, this and that?
That's how they do it.
That's how they do it. They take real people's identities and give it to somebody else.
Yeah, fam.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah. And on the suing thing too, you know that the Squid Game writer, he actually didn't get rich off Squid Game 1.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, because he gave away all, and that's why I feel like Squid Game 2 was so rushed. I didn't watch it yet. I watched half of it, but it's like, it felt rushed.
Really?
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of comments, it's like, oh, it didn't match. Like, there's gonna be another one, Squid Game 3. Because it left on a cliffhanger.
We're gonna watch it regardless.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it regardless.
At this point, what it becomes is someone makes good art.
Yeah.
And good art becomes commodity. And now it becomes commodity, more people are involved, and it just becomes business.
Yeah.
Damn, that should be in a book somewhere.
I should write that somewhere.
Did you know that in 1582, the entire world lost 10 days out of nowhere? On the 4th of October, 1582, everyone went to bed, and when they woke up, it was suddenly the 15th of October. Those 10 days had simply disappeared. The reason? The first calendar we used had inaccurate time calculations. Every year, a few extra minutes were left over, and after centuries, they added up to a full 10 days. If you check October 1582 on your calendar app, you'll see that those days are missing. Could you have imagined that something as basic as time could contain such a big error? Follow me for more mysteries about our planet.
That's because they man-made, bro. They making that.
So apparently these 10 days were wiped from history, and we're going to find out if that's true. Our calendars aren't perfect, which is why once in a while we need to make adjustments, such as leap years. The story goes that this calendar drift was getting so real back in the 1500s that they were having trouble determining what day Easter should be on. So Pope Gregory XIII implemented the Gregorian calendar back in 1582, which was 10 days off from the previous date. And they waited until October to avoid skipping any major Christian festivals, in which October 4th became October 15th. And the funny part is that other countries actually didn't agree to this change and refused to adopt the new calendar. And so for the next 170 years, traveling across the border into a Catholic country meant traveling into the future by 10 days. We were time traveling before we knew it. Oh, and well, there you have it. 10 days missing in October 1582. It's true. You can even check yourself if you want to waste some time.
Y'all gonna go check?
So we're currently in my calendar app, and this is October 1582. And you're probably wondering, what are you doing in October of 1582? Well, I saw a video that told me to go check my calendar app and go to October of 1582. And before we even get into that, do you know how hard it is to scroll all the way back to 1582? We're in 2025. I thought I could just like type in, you know, what year and month I wanted, and you probably can. I just couldn't find the option. But no, I sat there and scrolled all the way to 1582. I had to scroll past the slavery years to get here. But anyway, here we are in October of 1582. And the girl in the video was like, what happened in October of 1582? So I'm looking at the calendar, and like, I don't see any special holidays or anything highlighted. And I had just closed the app. And then I said, no, I'll go back in there and go look look better. And then I realized there were some numbers missing. And then I was immediately offended because my birthday is actually missing. How did we go from October 4th to October 15th? So then, of course, I don't like not knowing things. So I had to go and figure out what happened in October of 1582. And basically, they wasn't counting the time right, and they had all these extra minutes left over, and those extra minutes turned into 10 days, so they had to take 10 days off the calendar. I don't know, time isn't real. My whole thing is, why did you have to take October 5th away? Like, all these days you could have took away, you could have took the take the Scorpio days.
Do y'all think that was accurate as far as like why they removed it, or y'all think they just came up with some wild shit and was like, well, we just gonna say this and they gonna believe it, but it really was something way deeper? Spam, let me know what y'all think.
شايف؟ يا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حسنا كعيان حسنا خذه في باطن هذا البئر. خذه. هي نزل يا عمي. قول يا رب شفت كيف طلع يديه؟ شفت كيف؟ شفت؟ قول يا رب. فيش خوف يعني قول يا رب. لا توكل.
طبش يا ابراهيم. طلع شكلي كيف صرت؟
لا امورك تمام. قول يا رب. خلص يا زلمه كعيان انسى ملك قوي باذن الله بعد الله. يا الله. عم افتحوا بس انا اوريهم بس غمق البير.
يا الله. ريحه غميق هذا البير.
That's a little too close. And why would you open it if you saw it? Looked like human hands, like a demonic something down there trying to like creep up. Why would you lift the shit up, bro? What type of bro? I think we seen that clip before, but I'm not quite sure. That shit is just don't make sense to me. Y'all trying to dumb. If something happened, bro, you can't even like get mad at nobody but they damn self, because why would you put yourself in that position, bro?
The world got some explaining to do. What was going on in October 1582? I seen somebody on here say if you open your Apple calendar and scroll to October 1582, we got a whole 11 days missing. And you know I stay going down them rabbit holes, so I went down that rabbit hole and watch this. Now when you get there, if you look at October from right here, it ain't nothing different. They got all the days as it's supposed to be. So I dug a little deeper. But when you click on October, if you look right there, look at that. Look what it say. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 15. Where all them days go? Where did all them days go? You got a whole 11 days missing. 1582. So what happened that 11 days was missing in 1582? And who was clocking time in 1582? That's what we need to find out. Who was clocking the time? Because apparently you was drunk on your shift. You had to be drunk on your shift because you missed 11 days, baby. 11. Now I got so many questions. I need so many answers. So what I need you to do is, if anybody know, because you know TikTok be knowing. If you know, let me know. Because now I want to know.
We're not doing tickle tickles. Tickle tickle. Good boy. It's not the clearest tickle tickle today, is it? It's more tickle tickle. Yeah, in your London accent that you've got. Oh, look, Rags. Right, crossroads. Do you want to go that way? Do you want to go that way? Or that way? Which way, Rags? For that way? The what means yes normally, kind of it's an acknowledgement. Or that way. Right, okay, so we've got the same answer for both directions. Okay, so you don't care. I think we should go that way. If we go that way, we're going to go up on top of the hill. There's no trees to protect us from that very, 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 very cold wind. If we go that way, we won't be a cold wind, but it'll be very deep mud, because we've had so much rain. But we'll see the river in full part. Which way? That way? That way. That way? Most indecisive. Or we could go up there, down, and then this way. Okay, so I get the feeling we're not going to get any conclusion here to his decision making. I don't know, mate. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I think we'll just go straight up the hill.
Hey, I heard crows can speak better than parrots. I heard crows can speak better than parrots. That's what I heard. Y'all let me know. But I heard that they could speak just as well.
Remember, these billionaires that are getting to go and, you know, ride in spaceships and stuff are training to do so, they have to take like intense swimming lessons. And also, they said they live in the ocean. Wait for it, wait for it. What's that look like, y'all? They do live in the ocean. One of them. So what do you guys think about that? So I said, notice the curvature. Go watch the video I just reposted. It's by a girl named Jay Shonda. I hope I pronounced that right. But that video was literally packed with so much useful information, like it just made things click for me. Please go watch it. I don't have time to react to it today, but please do that. Love you guys.
Now, you know what I find super crazy? Not only when you look at the rockets being shot up, how that type of shit looks, but pay attention to when they chemtrailing. When they chemtrailing, look at the curvature. It always go up and then it curve like it's a dome, I swear. But hey, some people still gonna say that there's no firmament, we on a globe, it's like an ozone layer, it's the atmosphere. They always come up with some crazy shit that NASA said. They always come up with some crazy shit that NASA said. But if you see when they chemtrailing, it go up and it curve. I always see it. I always see it and I always point it out. But like I said, everybody free and entitled to their own opinion. I ain't gonna send no shade, no disrespect towards you. I'm respectful of what you feel and what you think.
We did too much. The whole Katamantu. We did too much. We said that Ashi, but we did. Amazing. Ready boy. Hey, ready. We don't go. Amazing. We said that. We said that. Ready boy. Guidance now, I'm about to feel a mobile. I just gonna for the sea. I'm a mush. Get through again. I see. Me humbi that. And I'm going to share about with you. We say that. Ready, boy?
We all seen Shay Gilgeous Alexander I Change. But y'all, it go deeper than that. I just stumbled across a video where this man dopped up his teammate and made him pass out. Y'all, he literally touched his teammate hand and he passed out. Like, what? I'm telling y'all, something is not right about this man, bruh. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Y'all, look at this video and y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all, look at this shit. Y'all seen that, right? Look. He literally passed out. So nobody can explain the eye changing, because y'all talking about it was a light flash or a camera flash. There was no flash. And then explain that. Why the hell did he just pass out like that, bruh? I'm not even gonna lie. Just by looking at this picture, you can tell that he's a shapeshifter or something like that.
Zay reacts, legend. I'm gonna give him his flowers. I apologize, bro, if I haven't given you your flowers prior to this. Apologize. I always try to give a content creator who I'm reacting to, they love, they flowers, and they respect. And Zay reacts, I'm gonna give you your respect, bro. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate everything. I watch basketball. I watch all these games. I did not hear about SGA doing that. Ain't that Bismack Biyombo? I think that is who he did that to, but I ain't seen that. That's crazy. I thought he was playing at first. But when he got it like holding his head, like, hold on, bro. And they didn't send him to the back. At least maybe they did, but they didn't show that part in the clip. But typically they would have took him to the back. He'd have got checked. Must not have been nothing too serious, but it's like, what? His eyes did change. Y'all saw that in the last video. I don't know, man. SGA raw as shit too. Maybe that's how he be getting his skills, but I'm just playing. Man, but that was kind of crazy. I've never seen nothing like that. Spam over y'all thoughts and opinions. And again, shout out to Zay Reacts, man. He come through with some of the most dopest shit. Some of the shit that goes over my head that I didn't see. So I appreciate him for that. This shit is wild, man.
Wouldn't it be crazy if there was weird fog in Montreal 2 days ago and now I totally have a cough? Like full on. Itchy throat. It's getting worse too. And wouldn't it be crazy if Air Canada just updated their, worker tutorial programs to include these things here in the checklist to me? Wouldn't it be crazy too if I told you this? And this one's a real good one. So, back before the bubonic plague, there was crazy, unexplained fog everywhere. Now, eventually they did figure out where the fog came from. It was from like an Icelandic volcano which erupted, and then that was one of the factors in the bubonic plague starting. Well, that Iceland volcano's erupted like 3 times this year. Also, look up what Operation Sea Spray is. Have a good day.
And that's what, so that was how the dots got connected. I was seeing these clips. I was getting those prepared for our uploads. Mom sent me something. She called me. We was talking about it. She was telling me what was going on in the medical field at her job. And then she was telling, and she had got sick a little after Thanksgiving, she said. And I remember that. And she said she was super sick. She lost her voice. And I do remember that because she said, well, I got my voice back. Now I could get back in another video. Yeah, so she ready to come back. So, and y'all been asking when she coming back on. But that's how that ended up going. It makes me just question, like, what if they made that volcano erupt on purpose? Or what if they just saying it was a volcano erupting, but it really wasn't a volcano erupting. They brought that shit out. I don't know. But she did say she had a cough. If I'm not mistaken, Wisdom said he was going through something when he went through the fog. Because y'all remember the video where he's talking about the fog? There was so many people talking about this fog. Even this guy. He was talking about the fog. And it's like, yeah, it just makes you question, like, what are they up to? What they doing? What they doing, man? But my mom's did bring something up to me. Some of y'all, again, this is questions. Why in 2020, when someone gets selected, not elected, selected, that there was that bullshit that happened? This person gets selected again, and supposedly there was some little bullshit that's going on. Is it to the same extent of 2020? We don't know yet. It hasn't played all the way out. The year ain't played all the way out. If it doesn't, I'll be the first to say, okay, that was a reach. But if it does, it was worth to question. Why, when this person come back, that's type of shit that happens. So you mean to tell me, what if the other person would have got selected? We would have chose a whole new fate. That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking. And that's why I be saying, when these people be getting selected, if there's a whole storyline that comes along with them. It just depends which one we select. Not we, but they select. Just asking questions here. No disrespect to anybody, what you believe in. I'm just asking questions, literally, with all due respect. And if you feel like you still got to come back with some emotion, I won't respond because I didn't say nothing insulting. I was just asking questions here, as I should do, as we should do. But spam up y'all thoughts, man. Spam up y'all opinions, man. Let me know.
It's about to get dark. Cat Williams is dropping another interview with Shannon Sharp tomorrow. Check this out.
January the 3rd, 2025 is right around the corner. What happened on January 3rd? That was the first edition of Cat Williams when it released. I may have my popcorn ready.
The type of chaos that Cat Williams caused last year, bruh, was insane. The amount of things he predicted that went exactly how he said they would go is insane, bro. Kendrick Lamar even referenced Cat Williams twice as his influence during the beef. Beat the Grams, he said, Cat Williams gave y'all the truth, so I'ma give mine. On Whacked Out Murals, he said, make Cat Williams and them proud. We don't know the type of chain reaction that this next Cat Williams interview is gonna cause, because the last one he did really set the tone for the entire year. And depending on what he's gonna say in this one, it will set the tone for the entire year this year as well, bruh. I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous, bruh, because I think it's about to get hectic in 2025. We gonna see.
We gonna see.
How did a vintage movie predict this crash out? Watch this shit.
Denied? You're denying my claim? I don't understand. I have full coverage.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hoganson, but our liability is spelled out in paragraph 17. It states clearly.
I can't pay for this.
Listen closely. I'd like to help you, but I can't. I'd like to tell you to take a copy of your policy to Norma Wilcox on Norma Wilcox, W-I-L-C-O-X, on the 3rd floor, but I can't. Are you saying we shouldn't help our customers?
The law requires that I answer no.
We're supposed to help people.
We're supposed to help our people, starting with our stockholders, Bob.
Okay, now you tell me, isn't this doctor saying the same exact thing?
The way things are set up is that the hospital needs to make money. And the problem there is that if you figure out a way to help patients heal, and that way doesn't include a pill or a surgery, then the hospital and the doctor are in big trouble. Because if you figure out a way to help people heal and you can't charge them for it, well, then you've just worked yourself out of a job.
Worcester, Massachusetts right now. Lights are going crazy. What's going on? This is weird.
That should be dope when I see it. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all spam up if y'all feel the same way. But the clip with the Incredibles. So I used to work at this company called Good Leap. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Piece of shit ass company. I'm gonna just say it. They're financing home improvement mortgage company, and they work with people like Sunrun, solar panels, shit like that. I can't remember the other ones. It's other solar places too. And y'all might, some people got solar panels or home improvements. Y'all might even have spoken to me on the phone about y'all financing, about y'all bills, why the solar panels is fluctuating when you was told that it should be a better option. And these people, they know that these solar companies or these home improvement companies be effing over the customer. They know this. And it's crazy because one time I've had somebody call me and say, they told me this and they told me that, and why is this happening and why is that happening, and I'm spending this amount, and I had to go search I had to look into their details, why their bill is so crazy, or their debt to income ratio. It's a whole lot of things that had factored in. And then I told him the truth. Kind of like how he was like, go here, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I pretty much told him, I apologize, this shit is a scam. I didn't say scam, but I said it in a professional way. And for future reference, don't rock with this no more. Don't do it. They be doing this all the time. These companies will play you like that. And this is when I start noticing, this is the second time I noticed, you can't tell the truth without your company getting mad at you. And there's this thing called quality assurance, and there's people listening to your call on the other end, I got, and they call it a QA. You're not supposed to get those. I got a QA for this. And I asked my sister, because we worked together at that time. I said, can you believe I said this? And they gave me a QA. And I was like, I broke an unwritten law. How you gonna give me a QA for telling the truth? So I'm supposed to lie? And my sister was like, yeah. Galib was a piece of shit. It was a piece of shit, man. I'm telling you, that job was crazy. Hey, but this is what they do. This is what they do. And I wasn't even going to air them out. But as I think about it, nah, you got to air companies that be doing bullshit out. So if you about to get solar panels and you working with Sunrun or something like that, or a company that's in your city, because we dealt with people worldwide, not worldwide, but United States only. And if it was in another state, I think it was only like Puerto Rico, I think that was the only other country that it was in, that we would work with. But other than that, everything else was in the States. So if you had dealt with Sunrun, any solar panel, and you had to call Good Leap, man, just know it's possible you're going to deal with some bullshit. It's possible. That's all I'm going to say. And also, I went through something like that at Amazon. I was training the drivers, so they didn't give me so as I was training them, they was asking me questions. I was being truthful, telling them the truth about how fast you got to deliver, certain situations that come about. They check your speed. At the time, they was checking your speed, but then they want you to deliver at a certain rate, a certain efficiency. The lady that was training me, that was higher than me, who was telling me how to train these people, she told me to lie to the new employees. You can't tell them the truth because they're going to run. They're not going to come back. If you lie to them, they're going to quit when they do the job. But you rather them just do the job. That's all you need. You need bodies here to do what they need to be done. You need these bodies here to move these boxes. Whack. That's whack. And that was Amazon. I'm just speaking on shit that I experienced when I had to work at some of these companies. They want you to lie. And that's what they wanted him to do. The shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy. But again, I was not lying. I was standing with the people. That's when I knew it was time for me to get up out of them companies. That's when I knew. Shit, man.
I'm out here trying to enjoy some coffee marshmallow ice cream, and these bunch of everybody. It's 50 degrees. There can't be snow. What is it coming from? What the is that? Yeah, I don't think we should stick with it.
I just saw a man in a black suit run all the way through, zero emotion in his eyes, zero energy, zero life. This is not normal. The fog is not normal. The drones are not normal. None of this is normal. What the fuck on? Just show us the aliens. Show me the aliens. What is happening? Why won't you show me the aliens? I don't want another congressional hearing. I don't want another news report. I don't want another tube video, because at this point they could land and it wouldn't matter, because nobody could distinguish between AI and what the is actually going on. So if we could have an official meeting with Trump and Elon and whoever is the head of the Galactic Federation and the Anunnaki and whatever's happening, can we just get to the bottom of this shit? Because this fog is freaking people, and I think it's part of it. I think the fog is there to cover up whatever's happening in the skies, because all of a sudden it got foggy all over the United States. I'm no longer a conspiracy theorist all alone just screaming at the top of his lungs anymore. It's happening in front of our eyes. This is the most amazing generation and moment ever. And guess what? We're filming it.
We're filming it live. It's happening live.
I'm not gonna shut down his idea as far as I think he's right. I think we right. I think a lot of it is just, I think it's all a lot of information coming together. They probably are spraying to keep us. It starts with an S, for entertainment purposes. I think that's what they doing. They spraying to keep us, to get us like they maybe had did in 2020. I think also they might be spraying that fall to block out what is up there. It's a lot of different reasons. It's a lot of different reasons that you could say, or even that I think that's actual factual. But I mean, I think that's actual facts. But hey, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. But we saw that something was shooting something out from the top of that building. Something. Yeah, hey. Like I said, we see what the 1% been doing. Some bad alien species out there who work with the 1%. But there's good and bad of everything. But everybody free to believe what they want. Like I said, when if they put out a blue beam, I'm gonna be in hiding. And I'm not going with them 1% said, oh, come over here. No, I'm waiting for everything to die down. And I'm going to see who went with the 1% and who didn't. Me, I'm not going with them. But if I see a certain alien and I know they wasn't the ones causing that harm, and I could feel the energy, and they like talking to me telepathic, and they like, hey, bro, we've been checking you out for a minute from way up there. And we rock with you. We know this, we know that. We know this person that you know. Or... yeah, whatever the case was, I'd rather go trust them than trust that 1%. Because I see the 1% being effing us over for I don't know how long. They lie about so much. So that's my 2 cents, yo. Y'all spam up with y'all feeling. If y'all seen something like this, spam it up. Let me know if you experience anything like that. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But even if you haven't subbed up, you like the videos, the vibes, whatever the case is, I appreciate you as well. I hope you having a smooth 7. Again, if anybody want this transformer that's in the back, it's big. I'm gonna have to ship it. It's a big ass transformer though. It's like a big ass stuffed animal type. It's like a few holes in it, so it is free. I will ship it free of charge. I don't want nothing back in return from no one. Just would either email me y'all stuff, or y'all spam up. I'll select somebody and then, or DM me or whatever, and then I'll go ahead and send it to y'all. Maybe I can give it to y'all child. I don't know. Maybe y'all want it. Maybe you're a big Transformers fan. But yeah, it's y'all's if y'all want it. If not, I'm going to end up throwing it away. Y'all let me know. Spam it up. But until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know it.